This is what the palette looks like. I have been trying to swatch it in natural daylight, but it's been really gloomy and not bright here lately, so I'm just gonna have to use my lamp. I hope it works just as fine. So the palette looks like it only has 2 mattes. These are like really shimmery, and this one is just slightly shimmery, maybe like the satin kind. I don't know what they're called. But I'm going to start swatching them. I'm going to do a finger swatch and a brush swatch. I'm going to do all the finger swatches first. The palette does come with a bronzer and a highlighter. So yeah, I will swatch everything. This is my first time trying the eyeshadows from BH Cosmetics. I do have another palette that I've had for a really long time, but I just haven't used it. I don't know, the colors weren't what I thought they were gonna be, so I just haven't really tried it. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with this one, and I want to do a live swatch, so I'm only gonna pass my finger once and then show you. So that's passing it once. You could see, I hope you could see, it's really pretty. It's a really light shimmer. So now I'm gonna do it a little bit more to see if you can build it up, which you can. Sorry, it's hard to keep my arm in frame. That color's really, really pretty, and the texture of it's like really soft and buttery. I'm like afraid the camera's not picking it up how pretty it is. So again, I'm gonna use my middle finger. Just gonna pass it once. It's a really pretty color. Now I'm gonna do it again. As you can see that they are pigmented, and you can even build them up for more pigment. Oh my god, this is gonna be my new favorite palette. That one I put a little bit too much. Have a makeup wipe right here and just clean off my fingers. So that was the top row, and I'm gonna go ahead, I'll swatch them like right here, the next 3 I guess, because I wanted to show them all together, but I don't think I'd be able to get them on frame. So now I'm gonna do the matte colors. Again, I'm gonna do it once. Let's see, sorry. That one looks a little bit chalky, as you could see, but it looks like really, really blendable. Okay, let me make sure. These are the same if you just swipe it once. You could build them up. So that one would be a nice transition. I don't like my transitions to be dark at all. Okay, now let me swatch the last one. The shimmers are really, really opaque. And then they get even more when you build them up. You just gotta be careful because it seems like they're gonna have like some fallout the more you try to build them up. Okay, now let me try to get the last two. I should have put them closer together. Let's see. Yeah, you see the shimmers are really nice. I am cleaning my finger in between each color. And I really don't like bright colors, but I really do like that blue. So I'm gonna just put it right here. Yeah, they have really, really nice shimmers. My favorite eyeshadows to get are shimmers, because I just like doing a transition color and deepening it up a little, and then always doing a different crease, eyelid color. So here are all the colors. These are the top three, and then these are the next three, the two mattes, and then this one, and then these are the next three. I'm going to swatch the highlight and bronzer color right here. That's the highlight color. It's really pretty. It'd be a really pretty lid color as well. I don't know if I would use it as a highlight. It's a little bit dark for me. This is the bronzer color. It's like a more of a orange tone, warm tone bronzer. So if you're not into that, you probably wouldn't like it, but it could work as a transition color. So here are the finger swatches. I'm gonna clean my arm and I'm gonna do some brush swatches next. Okay, so I have cleaned off my arm and now I'm going to do brush swatches. I purchased the Middle Rose brush collection, the brush set from BH Cosmetics. So I'm going to be trying these two brushes. This is like a blending brush, and this one's probably a concealer brush, but these are the kind of brushes, the flat ones, I use to pack the shadows on my lid. So I want to see how it picks up with that. I'm also going to use these two brushes. This is the one I use for blending like every time, the Sigma E40. I don't know if it's gonna focus. And then I like this e.l.f. brush. No, this is eyeshadow, so it's not a concealer. This is just like a flat packing brush. So I'm gonna start off with the BH Cosmetics, and then I'm just gonna do it like I would normally do. So I pick it up and then we'll just pack it. I can already tell that it's not as pigmented as the finger swatch. But that one would be really pretty for an inner corner highlight. I don't even think it's picking up on camera, but it's right here. Let me try the other brush. Now you can see it kind of. I definitely like it better with this e.l.f. brush. Maybe this one's just too small, but I didn't see another one that was flat like this from that collection. Okay, again I have these two blending brushes. Again, I'm just gonna do it like I normally would. And I cannot even see it. Maybe it's meant to be a light color, but this is with the Sigma. I cannot see that color at all. If you were lighter than me, it would probably show up better. But nope, I cannot see that color at all on me. The swatch did show up when I did the finger swatch, but that's why I personally like to see finger swatches and brush swatches, because your finger could pick it up better than a brush, but your finger cannot blend like a brush can. So I'm going to move on to this next shade right here. Try to take away any fallout. Again, this one first is with the middle rose brush set. You have to really pack it on. They might have other better packing brushes than what I got in this set. Which I will be doing like a full review and tutorial on the brushes using different eyeshadows. This is just the review for this palette. So I definitely again like it better with the e.l.f. brush. That's why I have so many different brand brushes, but for packing I love the e.l.f. brush. It was only $1 and it really, you see how pigmented it packs it on? Yeah. I personally have my favorite matte eyeshadows, so I don't mind that the two mattes, if the other one isn't all that as well. I really just like shimmer shades, and that's why I wanted this one for the shimmer shades. But if you were looking for good matte colors, I don't recommend that one, and I'm about to swatch the next one and let's see if it's any better. And I'm so sorry if I sound so dull, but that's just me. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just basically trying to show you how this eyeshadow palette works. And again, this matte, nope, I cannot see it at all, and it's way darker. I don't like either matte color at all. Nope. Like, it wouldn't even work for a transition because you can't even see it. Like, you can barely see it. I mean, I guess if you were gonna build it up, but no. On a lighter skin tone, yeah, but if you're my color or even darker, nope, that's not gonna work for you. So the two mattes I do not like at all. But so far I do like the two shimmers. I'm gonna go on to the next ones. Okay, this third one now. Okay, the brush is a little bit wet from cleaning it so much, and as you can see, that swatch was a lot better. So maybe you'll just have to wet your brush. I really wanted to try with the dry brush swatch. So this again is with the e.l.f. brush, and that's with the BH. I highly recommend this brush. I have Sigma brushes, I have the Sonia Kashuk, whatever her name is, and I still love this $1 e.l.f. brush. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next color. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to the last three. I'm gonna do this one first. Yeah, I really love their shimmer colors. If you are like me and you like shimmer colors, then I definitely recommend this palette because you have a nice assortment of colors, nice variety. I don't know if you could see, but this one isn't as pigmented with this e.l.f. brush for some reason. You could build it up, but again, it's gonna have fallout. I actually like this color better with. Okay, so let me do the very last one, the blue one. That one is super pigmented. I like that blue a lot. So for the highlight shade, I'm going to use this Morphe E30. It's like a bigger, fluffier brush. And I definitely like this better with the brush. It's actually really pretty, and it blends out really nice. Okay, so for contouring, I usually use this Wet n Wild brush. I really like it. It's really soft and it blends it out really nice. But I also have this Real Techniques 301. I think it's called the Metal Collection. It's for contouring, so I'm gonna just try them both and see how they do. It's making a mess. Maybe I'll do this part of my hand. Can you see that? All that? It's really powdery. I don't like it at all. I do not like their matte nothing. And again, like I said, this is the only time I've tried them. And nope, even with this, it has all of that fallout. I mean, I guess it does blend out nice. It does blend, but you're gonna make a mess when you're trying to contour and you already have all your makeup done. So if you were gonna buy this for the matte shades, which there's that one, and that one, I would say save your money and spend it on something else. If you just don't care about the matte shades and you like it for the shimmer shades, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8. That one was nice too. For $10, I say get it. It's worth it. It's only $10. It comes with a mirror, and then it comes in a really sturdy case. But I do not like the bronzer, and I do not like these two matte shades at all. You've seen the way they applied with the finger swatch, and then the brush swatch was even worse. So if you're looking for a good bronzer, you want an affordable one, I do like the, I think it's a Wet n Wild one. I'll link it down below. It's way better, and it's like under $5. Highly recommend that one. So if you were getting it, just cut off. But like I was saying, if you were getting it because you wanted a bronzer, don't just spend your money on a different bronzer. But if you just wanted it for the shimmer shades, I'd say go ahead and get it. I really love them. If these are your colors, then definitely get it. These are the type of colors that I love. So that's why I got it. I'm satisfied. It was only $10. And I got 8 new shimmer shades. And one of them is a highlighting shade. So I really like it. I am going to be doing, again, like I said, the full review on the Metal Rose brush set. So stay tuned for that. Leave me any questions you have down below, and I'll be sure to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.